Mm-hmm.
Keith, are you packed?
Yeah.
Me too. I'm hoping that, like,
I see you
my
tomorrow.
checked bag. Yeah, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Affectionately.
Series canceled.
Gonna two-shot you in real life.
Someone should have stopped me by now.
I hit the gym too hard today, and now my legs don't.
Your legs don't. Damn.
I went to failure yesterday at the gym, and that sucked, and my body hurts.
I didn't go today because I had to travel tomorrow.
Good call.
Mhm.
I didn't want to deal with feeling sore on the plane.
I went.
That's
Plane always
smart.
does that to me.
I don't think
I'm gonna work out at the.
I don't know if I go that hard.
You go harder.
I'm
I
always,
don't go that
I'm always
hard.
afraid of hurting myself.
Yeah, that's the fun part.
No. That's the thing I'm trying to avoid by going to the gym.
I fucked up doing squats once. It was just like the most like embarrassing fucking experience. Like it's like, oh cool, I got one more. I can definitely do one more of these. And I was like at the bottom of the squat. I'm like, oh, actually, I don't have this. I do not have this. And I just had to like slake it off my back, and it was really loud. But I'm pretty sure no one actually really gives a shit.
No, yeah, I don't think so.
I have long gotten over that because I don't give a shit.
I realized a paradox in the way I play these games, which is that I have mostly played like purely reactive characters that just impulsively do things. But I, as a player, desperately try to plan the entire time and try to come up with where everything's gonna go, and I like work out like the branching story paths in my head of what might happen and so on in a completely different way than the characters, the way that the characters never do.
That's too much work.
It's because I just stress over where things are gonna go, so I spend, especially at the beginning, I spend so much time, especially for Argo and Valerian, trying to anticipate where the story will go at the beginning of the series.
Famously, how tabletop role-playing games work.
Yeah.
I'm very
Planning.
wrong.
Planning always works out. What are you talking about?
I've told Cobb before, like I absolutely thought that Deadlaws was going to open with an Old West duel between Argo and Beck, and that he was going to be totally fucked.
I mean,
There
we did
was
have to fight
one.
him.
Argo just wasn't in it.
The region names are funny because I'm like, look at them all. I'm like, I think I know somebody whose persona is named each of these names.
Yeah, because a lot of people name their personas
We're
after
gonna see one
stars.
tomorrow.
He had like such a theme to how he named everything, and then I made up a name and he had to put it in. This week's the thing we had to do with it was a nightmare when we put our videos up on last week was that it was like, oh, our videos are being automatically dubbed by an AI voice version of ourselves badly without consent in all of the for any viewers whose primary language is not English, and it's on by default even though many viewers whose primary language is not English speak English. So they were, and if they were fans of the show, could understand us probably.
I mean, the big thing, thankfully, with that is that they can just click the settings icon and change the language.
Yeah, but they have to do it
so
for every
at least it
single
doesn't
video.
overwrite it. Yeah.
私には忍耐しかないことを知っておくべきだ。お前の言葉で私の義務が揺らぐことはない。
Kleine Worte von einem kleineren Mann.
I cannot find like the actual setting for it on any individual video to actually tell if it's on or off. I can only
You
turn it
can't
off
do
if
it on a
defaults
video
on the
by video
channel.
basis. It's on a profile basis.
So does it turn it off for the whole profile when you
Yay.
switch that? Because I turned it off.
It will prevent it from happening for future videos,
So you can't undo past videos ever.
as far as we know.
Jesus Christ.
What a good feature.
So that probably, for all I know, that happened to my entire Let's Play channel now. It's an invisible
Ready.
feature because I speak English, so I can't even check to see if it's happening. So annoying. Do we have to resolve the god.
Do we,
God
or
is
can that just
happening
be
at us.
resolved off screen?
Can we like throw Fabula points at you and you get rid of it?
Those might cause an annihilation if they make contact with my ultimate points.
I think
the antimatter.
Yeah,
We have more.
obliterate that twink,
Ultimately-
literally.
like I don't even know if we need to. Well, you can just be the god tamer. You tame the god. It's a time skip. 10 minutes later, oh, that problem is solved. You're so powerful, you beat the party, and now the cutscene plays where you're vastly more powerful in the cutscene than you are in the gameplay. It's a JRPG.
So let me get his ass beat.
What's this? A 45-minute long cutscene
Wow.
directed by Hideo Kojima?
I was about to say
God.
that sounds like a Kojima thing.
Unskippable. A lot of piss, a lot of shit.
You see, bats breathe through their skin.
No, it makes so much sense.
Which is why he's naked.
Uh-huh.
Gods breathe through their skin.
I already had my Kojima moment with Iceberg.
Mm-hmm.
That
Narratively
is true.
justifying nudity.
I did a lot of vocal practice so that I don't fuck it up again.
Proud of you.
There was one moment where I was recording Tainted Grail, which is a game I'm playing on my channel right now, completely unrelated to Shattered Grail. But it's like Skyrim, so there's a lot of just like wandering around in the wilderness. And there was one moment where I just like forgot I was Let's Playing and then just started babbling in Tierney's accent into my microphone, just practicing it. So there's just this random moment where I'm like, I'll fucking kill you, Valerian. And then it was like, oh shit, this doesn't make any sense. Why did I just say that out loud? So I'm going to have to edit that out of
Hilarious.
Oh, I
that.
want it clipped. That's so good.
Yeah.
Leave it in, sorry.
Yeah.
Wow, the truth
I'll
comes out.
kill you for what you've done, Valerian. But yeah,
I
it's
can't
fine.
believe
It's
everyone's so
whatever.
mean to me.
I talked to Hexo, actually. I was like, my Glaswegian accent was very bad last session. I'm so sorry. And he was like, it's not terrible. You just need to like work on this, and this. And I was like, okay, cool, thanks. And I had him record a bunch of lines so that I could mimic them and then figure it out. So
Trixie Mattel doing her Swedish voice.
much better.
I love that your get into character catchphrase every season is yelling at Keith's character.
Well, this season, my actual get into character line is, "That's a thick lassie." I don't know why, but it just works really well. I think I mentioned it, but I was eating at an Indian restaurant in Vancouver, and someone looked at the mango lassi, and he was like, "That's a thick lassi." And I just turned to him and I was like, "That's a thick lassie." And now that's what comes out of my mouth when I immediately want to go Scottish. So
All right,
Anyway.
I'll make sure we get a thick lass for you.
it's a
Can that
thick
just be
lassie.
the first line spoken when we go live?
No, I had to
Come
save it for a good
Boo.
moment.
It's probably the title of Battle Banter.
It's a thick lassie. Let's I guess we're gonna go live, so I'm just gonna hit
Let's
the
do it.
live button.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Just startled me.
On YouTube, yeah. So someone tell me if we are.
Oh, yeah, we are. We're live.
All of my internet's
we're
turned off for a
live.
second.
Yay.
That's not good. You need your internet on.
Yippee. Hello
I'm
everyone.
excited.
Bringing the energy once again.
Greetings, viewers.
Proving every single time that we are incredibly prepared for this thing that we do on a schedule.
Nothing kills the energy at the beginning more than the process of hitting live and then just staring at each individual feed. You'd be like, is it working? Are we there? Is
Yes,
it there yet?
it's the worst.
Like you can hit record and be like, tap to the border too, yeah, but you fucking you hit
But then I
stream.
look and 15 seconds later I realize I didn't go live.
Yeah, like you can't tell if the stream's working for so long that you're like, I can't. There's no power.
I think we're live.
There's no thrust.
I think we're
live.
live.
I think we're live. Are we live? Can everyone confirm that we're live?
Millennial
One in
pause.
chat.
I love that there's a running bingo card. Like that's a thing that's so funny.
It's hilarious.
I haven't actually like looked at what's on the card. 'Cause I'd sort of rather not know. Like I don't want to be tempted to like, make any
Yeah,
of those things happen, even subconsciously. I just want to see like if it gets filled out naturally.
I wish they would actually spoiler the cards so that there's less of a chance of accidentally seeing the contents.
Chat is taking it as Moon Bear shipping bait that Ingvi and Henrik's flat sprites were overlaying each other.
You never know.
I may have done that on purpose.
It's
Well, you can't confirm it.
Like pausing in Smash Brothers.
We got merch to sell. You can't like you got to draw it out.
Oh god, is that our next arc? Is having shipper team merch for competition?
Oh god, what did I come back to?
Yeah, Team Moonbear versus
It's
Team
brand strategy.
Badger.
Gonna maximize CPMs.
I am I'm back with water and a Coke Zero and a string cheese and a Slim Jim.
How about you calm down?
I just needed snacks or else I would die. I'm
I will
back
take a
on
Slim
keto
Jim.
and it's brutal.
I got a White Claw. Don't tell Brew.
Oh, White Claw. Feeling frisky, are we?
We were at a convention
Fireball.
once, and I had a second White Claw, and Brew was immediately like, "You're always drinking those," and I'm like, "I don't think I've ever drunk this before this convention, and this is my
You have a
second
problem.
one."
You have a White Claw problem. I'm sorry to say. Is the intervention? Wait, what flavor is it?
Tangerine.
Yeah, you got a problem.
I am going to unmute us. It will be you guys first and then me. So 3, 2, 1.
Those are scary.
And that's why Moonbear will never happen.
Oh, wow.
Welcome back, everybody. You heard it here first.
Is it Star Bear? I already don't know what the joke is.
Sorry, we were just thinking about the moaning.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm eating a Slim Jim.
Tasty.
This
All right.
episode is brought to you by...
Slim Jim ASMR.
Imagine that's our first sponsorship. Fucking
First
Slim
word
Jims.
sponsorship, Slim Jim.
Break my
When
I
you
break,
need-
I break my
Get named Slim
14-year streak of no sponsorships.
When Tierney has to take down a god tamer, he snaps into a Slim Jim.
Dirty needs more salt.
This was a very good, very meaty session, and I feel like we covered more ground than we usually cover. Like
Yeah,
we
that
had
was great.
We had a really meaty flashback, a really good like starting segment, and then we had like really good combat that was funny and worked. And then we ended with like a really good storytelling scene. Like that was
We
more.
didn't have two fights.
We got more done in this episode than we do in the normal fucking Cape Escape or Dead Laws game. Like I felt like we were
Yeah.
on pace the whole time.
That was fantastic.
You guys did great. Yeah, I had
By the way,
three
Toaster-
fights prepped.
Really
Yeah.
good job, Toaster, with the story diversion there, because I was just about to DM you with my suggestion was going to be like pleading with Valerian to pretend like we captured him.
Yeah,
was the
I was
other way
gonna go
of
that
getting it.
route.
That was sort of the thing I was thinking, but that's not as good because they probably would have followed us. Like
They would have
all
taken
wanted-
him. Yeah.
Yeah, they would have wanted to like be a crew, like we'd have some reason why
That's actually
we need to lead the way.
That's actually where I told Ka I thought things were going when I was guessing. Was that I was like, they're unconscious, but the fucking mud boots exist, don't they? So they're just I'm gonna struggle to tame this god, and then even if I win, the mud boots probably take me hostage. But then I thought that these people were going to wake up and then be compelled to release me and from their own group. I thought this was going to go in a wildly different direction.
I loved the way that this played out.
That was perfect.
There's so much mystery and
you know,
intrigue.
At one point, I was going to use
And
a
rocks.
villain point literally in the first turn to disappear and be like, nope, in the first fight, and just leave it to the party. And because it says that normally it says the DM explains how they escape. You often to have minions that keep you busy or whatever, and that doesn't really
Yep.
fit the scene. And I figure I have to explain because it's my character for once, which isn't really how this normally works. So I was going to say that he just takes out the eye from his brooch and swallows it, and then he blinks so out of existence. It's just like a one and done.
Invisibility brooch.
Yeah, he just disappears in one moment. It's like a thing you can't do.
Valerian, he
thing you
ate the
can't do
invisibility lozenge.
Nice to know
stuck
that
in your
my
throat.
hero basically has the villain power by being able to leave a scene using a fabula
Yeah.
point.
It's
Yeah.
I
incredible.
love that ability. So
Wow.
fun.
I am extremely excited. I do have one suggestion, and it just has to do with how incredible the first flashback was. I think like every session, we should have like a 5 to 10 minute, maybe 15-minute opening where we flash back to that first night.
Keep going, sorry.
Well, I was going to say like where we keep developing, because where this left off, no one was friends yet. But like, if we were to do this again, it could be like, while Tierney is out, Armand could speak to the mud boots and like learn more about the contract, and Henrik and Ingvi could do their thing. And I love this idea of like a frame narrative of like, we're all learning how we made it up to Valyrian as the season progresses until the very end when it like finally comes full circle. You know what I mean?
I was thinking the exact same thing, because it was really good for pacing reasons for Ka to cut it off where he did.
Yes.
But at the same time, it's like, oh, like we didn't even establish like how Henrik or Ingvi like would agree to go along with these people. So
what are we, the golden age of television?
Perfect.
It really does feel like a TV show. Like the pacing of this has been so good so far.
And there's good narrative hooks too that I want to like touch in on that I'll just DM Ka about, but like revisiting what happens that night is a good idea, because like there's like good emotional stakes for we should explore the themes of being controlled by another person. Henrik is not going to be handling being subservient to Valerian very well. He's not going to snap at him like Tierney does, but this is like fucking devastating to him. I'm going to like we'll find a way to like tap into that and kind of build up why the escaping from them in the cave was like so crucial in that moment, because like Henrik was panicking.
Completely. And it's interesting because this gives us sort of a unique situation that we've never really had before, which is that in the present tense of the story, we get to see what themes are being developed. But then if we do a flashback at the start of every session to that first night, we can then like retroactively plant the seeds of like what is thematically happening right now to make it like even more potent. It's just such an exciting storytelling opportunity. I think we should like really lean into that as much as we can, but also because like it is fun to just have these like social moments, like low stakes social moments in a fucking backwater Hicktown tavern. It just gives us like a really excellent spot to just bounce off of each other and like see how our hangover night plays out before we are forced to go on this quest that like changes our life, you know?
Also like getting to explore the space with like how these characters know and interact with each other is really good to feel out in a very low stakes environment like that. So
totally.
And from a production standpoint, that means even if you guys fucking murder the mud boots in the present, I can keep using them in the past.
Yes.
We are so unfabulous now.
It's okay. This is like an average. I feel like we're still actually like Henrik has a shitload of FP.
Most of your points.
Ingvi has a shitload of FP. We're fine. It's okay.
I was inspired by myself. You just happened to be there.
You just happened to be there.
I believe in the power of friendship. That's where my Fabula points came in.
Chat says that Keith didn't have to call dibs because the mud boots are already all his.
Wow.
Fucked up.
They were very unhappy about you not calling dibs because that would have completed the bingo.
I think, in my opinion, they're a little aggressive on claiming technical difficulties because we didn't really have any. I feel like there's stuff like forgetting like how to turn the character, but I don't know that like how much
I would
that
not
counts.
count that. That's not it.
But
all of you who marked it are cheating.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel a little bit.
They're cheaters, the lot of you.
You know what? They make their own. They're in control of their own bingo campaign anyway. So
it speaks to how much was happening today. When all that went down, we just blew right past Big Titty Werewolf without even commenting on it.
Yeah.
There wasn't a good opportunity to say, "Hey, that werewolf has titty."
Yeah, with glistening bosom.
We'll have to bring her back in a later flashback.
All right, we got session notes though.
Yay, session notes!
Back at the Krispy Kreme.
Phenomenal. Our sprites are fucking flat.
That was a surprise. I was shocked about that.
I panicked, so I just named the god after melatonin.
Oh, that's what
Figured
that
that's what it
was.
Melon.
Melon.
Loved it.
Melon.
Yeah, that's where my brain went.
I a lot of references this one. I heard poor unfortunate souls. I heard you mess with the Wolverine.
Melon. Okay, it is written down now.
Tyranny is
Change the name.
proper fucking drunk in the beginning.
The glory
Hell
of
yeah.
her glory, Gloria.
Yeah.
Yeah, stalactites look like tea.
They hang tightly to the ceiling.
I just remember that they look like the letter, like the capital letter
the
T.
ground.
There's a ceiling
G
and
is
then
for
a
ground.
thing hanging down.
I just had a feeling that was the correct word to use.
They both
Got
have
it.
stalag in them.
Stalac and stalag.
Because it's stalac. Yeah,
Yeah.
stalac.
What?
Stalactites.
For ceiling.
Yeah.
Stalagmites.
I have always
Okay,
written
dork, shut up.
stalactite, and that's apparently not a word.
Oh, yeah, it's
Stalactite.
Yeah, with
For
the
me,
C.
I always
C is for
tell them
ceiling and
apart
stalag
as a
is for ground.
geologist, because one has a T and one has an M, and a capital T looks like a stalactite and a capital M looks like stalagmites.
It's like your professional.
I just think G
Geologist
for ground,
assessment.
And C for
C
ceiling.
for ceiling.
But no
yeah.
one knows those letters, as we've proven.
No
that's
one
a
knows
bad,
those
so that's
letters,
a bad
yeah.
basis for this.
Well, it's a good way to remember it now.
You
so that
can't
know
teach
those
me if
letters.
I
Yeah.
don't want to be taught.
you could, for step one of
Exactly.
remembering the pneumatic, correct your spelling.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. This is a fun system. It's very quick, it's very simple, but it's also extremely flexible. Like, I fell in love with it the moment I read it. I really like it. I love the dice pools. I love how you assign dice to certain stats. Like, it's so efficient. I really, really dig it.
Yeah. Don't love rolling
I,
1 1 2 1 1 2.
That was fucking insane, and I don't think Marty is allowed dice anymore. This isn't okay that this keeps happening, specifically with
Armand's
him.
supposed to be really good at this.
I like the flexibility of, like, Valerian has direct control over us if he exerts it, but there's moments where if we think we're acting in best interest to hide him or protect him, like Henrik just like shoving him behind a rock, like I can do that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, because it's like because there's the end goal is sincere and doesn't, like, you know, betray the leash or whatever.
They keep
Mhm.
touching me.
I'm Valerian. I'm so persnickety.
I specifically didn't do the voice you were making fun of, and then you still
That's
do the
the
same
voice.
impression.
You
I didn't
keep
Definitely the
touching
impression
me.
gets
That's how I hear
I
it.
didn't
That's how
even
I hear
give
it every
him
time.
the Edgeworth voice. The one that Bird loves so much, where I'm completely smug and insufferable.
That would be awful, I gotta say.
That's
Uh-huh.
all Tyranny hears when you talk.
I'm sure.
It's like Asterion and Edward
Exactly.
like smashed together.
The whole, it's not you, it's me. I have standards.